It's a brand, like just like Heaven Hill has different. Heaven Hill has Elijah Craig. It also has, Pikesville. Same deal. Buffalo Trace has Eagle Rare. They got Weller. Same thing with Russell's. This is a part of Wild Turkey.
Welcome back. We are here drinking some Russell's. Now, shout out to Jimmy G, the Whiskey Rebel. I told him specifically that Richard originally was going to bring some Russell's, but so I said, Jimmy, bring one bottle of Russell's. He brought 4. So I said, shit, this could be a second episode. And we've got the Whiskey Rebel here, our Whiskey Wizard. Guys, we've been drinking. So, walk them through what you got here, Jimmy, and what we're tasting and what we should be smelling, all that good stuff. What makes Russell's special?
Well, it's Wild Turkey brand product. These are all single barrels, and this one is a batch. So kind of similar to the Elijah Craig in the fact that we got one that's a bit small batch, and the rest are barrel picks or barrel selects, so to speak. Only difference is these are proof down to 110. That's just kind of where Russell's Reserve kind of gives a sweet spot for their juice. They feel like 110's ideal for them. Yep. And again, this is a 8-year. This is an 8-year, a 9-year, and a 10-year. And this one's kind of special. What you want to tell them about that one?
Oh yeah, I think this was the anniversary that they did.
Yeah.
Was it Jimmy Russell?
Yeah, 70 years working for Wild Turkey.
That's crazy, man.
Can you believe that?
That's
70
crazy.
years he's been working for Wild Turkey.
That's crazy.
Still got a hand in
So
it.
they did a commemorative bottle for him, and it's a 101 proof, kind of like what Wild Turkey's known for, right? What Wild Turkey 101, which is still, dude, a banger bottle for $20 for a fifth. I'll drink Wild Turkey 101. I still drink it on Southwest flights.
Oh, yeah.
They offer 101. I get it every time.
Yeah,
because
it's
I'd
great.
rather have it than Jack Daniels. So.
It's funny because we were trying to do the like we do with the Elijah Craig and the Eagle Rare. We were trying to compare a pick to not a pick, but we only have picks. Neither one of us had one that wasn't a pick. So
Yeah, don't really buy Russell's
Yeah.
if it's not a pick. I just like picks because they're just so unique.
Yeah.
So that's kind of why. When I was in my younger days, I would just search brands and not really. I didn't really know about picks so much in my younger days of whiskey venturing, but now I'm all about a barrel pick.
Yeah.
God, dude. So go ahead and walk them through where we gonna start and how you gonna finish this, man. Finish strong.
start with the anniversary, the 101.
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah.
I think we start with that
Oh,
one.
and that was a good one because I bought that one at the actual. I bought it when it dropped.
Yeah, you were at KBF when it dropped.
I was there when the legend himself.
And I'll be honest with you, when I first bought it, I was very underwhelmed, and it grew on me, and I love it now.
It crept up on you, huh?
Yeah, at first I
The
didn't.
first part of the bottle is not the best part of the bottle.
That's
right?
You're right.
Yeah.
But I was really underwhelmed. I drank it with Tim, and even Tim was like, he looked at me, and I said, Tim, I'm not impressed. And he's like, neither am I. However, it was a fresh crack, and after a little air and time, man, this thing's killer. Nose is nice. You have some of it?
Yep. A little cherry, a little caramel, a little peanut. Pretty on profile.
Yeah, quintessential turkey profile.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Did you have some?
He grabbed the
Jamarcus?
pick. He started at the other end of the line. He took the shortcut.
It's
Now,
super
mind you,
good.
I had 2 bottles of this.
So you know, but you still need to try it.
Yeah, don't say less. Don't trust me. You gotta sell me on that now.
Jamarcus will pass it to you. It's good.
No, I'm just getting my own.
Okay.
You got enough of it.
He don't want to whatever pussy you've been sucking on. Maybe I don't either. They say alcohol kill it, but I ain't been eating up with it. What I do last night?
What's that blackberry that you like? Don't worry.
Shut your mouth.
Maybe after we were talking about the other day, maybe pull up that Bernie Mac again. Y'all don't understand. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
I ain't scared of you
motherfuckers.
I ain't never had no pumpkin pie. Kick ass. Oh man, he's so good.
Do you know the difference between pumpkin pie and so the fuck you is? I ain't never had no goddamn pumpkin pie.
I wish a motherfucker would give me some pumpkin pie. You son of a bitch.
Rest in peace, man.
Hey,
January.
that motherfucker was the
So
fucking
funny.
classic. You just hurting almost.
I don't remember seeing a group of people going that crazy as that were going in that show, man.
And you know why he
people
did
were
that so
losing
good?
it.
Oh man, it
Because
was so.
they literally just had booed a dude off stage, and he was crying.
That was Def Comedy
So
Jam,
if
right?
you listen to Def Comedy Jam, like Leader the History, Bernie had just got on stage after a dude got booed off and cried.
Oh, yeah.
They never aired it. So he was like, every time he said, I told the DJ, when I do like this, kick it! I ain't scared of you, motherfucker. So that was impromptu.
Yeah,
They
he was
just-
ad-libbing,
Y'all
my
ain't gonna make
boy.
me cry.
No.
Yeah.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
At all, bro. So I was like, damn, Bernie.
Hey, but listen, man, he was Chicago to the heart. That motherfucker was a one of a kind, bro. They say such good shit about him.
He's so funny.
Like off camera, like just who he was, right?
Exactly.
It was the same motherfucker that you got. You know, yeah, of course he put on a little show, but that was still him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was just an amplified version. You know, it was. But dude, what a great dude, man.
Authenticity is
I even
OD.
miss his show, man.
Well,
Look
you-
here, America.
Well, here's the deal. Yeah, for real,
Yeah.
for real. And the thing about good humor and good comedy is the honesty in it.
Oh yeah.
Right? When a
Funny shit's
motherfucker
true.
tells you the truth, it's funny as shit. Especially when they can, you know, make it funny. But it's truthful shit that you laugh at. You're like, damn, that motherfucker's telling the damn truth.
Absolutely.
That's why people resonate with it. So when you can make something that's truthful funny, you're a goddamn good comedian.
And what's next, man?
Shit.
So I just look, people, I don't eat a lot of liver, if any. But that liver I just ate,
Metallic.
Richard's got a good flavor profile.
I don't know if I've ever had liver.
Chicken liver? Fried chicken liver? That's some country shit, boy.
Yeah.
Trevor half country.
I'm half Negro.
What country? You know?
This chicken liver?
Yeah. Dude, it's good, bro. Trust me. With some gravy, bro. Cream gravy is what you need with it, though. Be honest.
Yeah.
I get what you mean on the metallic-y.
It's metallic-y. Well, think about it. That's what it's the liver, so it's filter, so it's.
But it's
A little bit of iron.
Iron.
Yeah. That's what I was tasting.
How is it though, man?
It's good. I mean, I like chicken better. You know what I mean?
of course.
But listen, the cream gravy it balances the metallic-y.
Kind of tastes like there's a little bit of mashed potatoes in it.
That's the.
I'll
I'll tell you what.
there's
That's
not.
the breading.
Okay.
That's the beauty of it.
You might be using some potato starch or some potato something maybe,
Well,
or rice. What are you using? Which one? Rice
a
or
little bit of
potatoes?
everything.
Potato starch.
Jimmy, no, look.
Doesn't like a chicken liver.
Yeah.
It's good.
Super flavorful though, in terms of like how good it is for you. Vitamins A, D, E, and K live in the liver. It's one of the things that are super nutritious for your dogs. And for us, my grandmother ate chicken and liver with onions and all that shit, and I could never eat it because it was so gross. So I was like, you know what? Let me see, because I'm frying this chicken. If I fry some liver, how it would fare? You can't eating liver. You gotta like have a taste for it.
Liver and onions, like beef liver. My dad used to eat it. I hate it,
It's disgusting.
but it is good for you, bro.
It's so good for you. That's the thing. So good for you. But I wanted them to try it, man. Keep going. Get with this, because I was like, oh, that's pretty decent.
That's good. All right, good palate cleanser there for the chicken liver.
Onto the pick?
Yeah, this is a Suburban Dad's. No, this is the locals pick, bro. This one came out around turkey time last year, and I cracked this at the blendery when I picked it up there. Somebody brought it to me, muled it or something. Yep, and I cracked it there and literally drank most of what's gone there. Probably had maybe one pour out of it since then.
Your sticker game's strong, man. Always has been.
dude, they're
Yeah,
badass,
I
dude.
love the locals.
Blake and Miguel and those guys, they do a killer job. They're cool people. Their picks are always fantastic, bro.
100%.
I bought bottles and thought I hated it. I got Elijah Craig smoked, barrel proof smoked. Oh, not smoked. Toasted.
Yep.
Oh, dude, I hated it. Now I love it. It's the one with Willie Nelson on
Just
it.
had to open up a little bit.
Dude, it's so good. Even Trev was like, this sucks. And now we tried it, we love it. Remember the toasted one? Mm-hmm.
What's the warehouse on this one?
So this is a TY, I think. Yeah,
cool.
TYF.
UNITY.
This is floor 4. So it's the 4th floor.
What for stopping home?
It's great. It tastes very good.
Ooh, mercy.
This one's kind of like a Christmas cookie or something, they
Oh,
said.
hold on now.
Snickerdoodle or something.
This one is?
Yeah, this you've had this one.
Oh, well,
I get a little bit of sugar cookie.
Taste in there. It's perfect.
Sugar cookie
Yeah, I
or
get a
something
little
with a
sugar
chocolate on it. You remember the sugar cookies that had a little chocolate in the middle?
Yeah, yeah.
That's what they said
Little
this
Hershey
one's
Kiss,
like.
the mini Hershey Kiss.
I don't know. I'm just telling you what I kind of remember them saying. It could be just bullshit. Everybody's palate's different. I don't
Well, I
want
mean, I get the sugar. Like, I get the confectionery sugary, the bakery thing.
Oh, that's an easy drinker.
Yeah.
For 110, it drinks like a 90 proof.
Yeah.
Would you say?
Yeah, it sips easy, for sure. Yeah. Is that this one?
Yeah. That's good. I like it.
What else we got? Keep going.
The next one up is a Suburban Dad. This is a 9-year. This is a Camp Nelson,
Cool.
4th floor. C and E, so I don't know what the E is for.
So that's the house. Yep.
So it's the E
So
house
Camp
E.
Nelson A, B, C, D.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
So it's Camp Nelson, house is E, 4th floor. It's a 9-year, and obviously we know it's 110 proof. And that sticker's pretty lame.
Is that pretty recent? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think Tim went on that pick, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Tim was on this pick.
Yeah.
So Hughes helped pick this one. It's a good one. Did you try this one yet?
I think so.
You like this one, I think.
I think I may have hit the line a little early.
Yeah, it's
It
all
smells
right.
great.
Oh yeah, I like it. This is probably a sleeper one too that when I first cracked it, I was like, oh, that's all right. You know, I'm like that with a lot of things, just because the Blendery and Richard are just putting out such amazing shit, dude. Like, it's hard for these people to compete with what Tim's doing. All these brands that I like, I mean, they're just not putting shit out like that, dude. The flavor profiles, the complexity, and the just like, I don't know, man.
And mind you, we drink everything over hundreds and change. And it drinks like it's under sometimes. A lot of times.
What are the good cough drops you used to eat as a kid? That
Ludens.
Yeah, that's it. I get that on that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cherry Ludens.
The ones that you'd eat even if you didn't have a cough. You know what I mean?
Cherry Ludens. In the white box.
Yeah. You were a kid.
Luden apostrophe S. Ludens. They were so good, dude.
Yeah.
Eat that shit.
love Richard.
I've been taking drugs since I was a kid. Started off with Ludens. Ended up with Lortab.
Put some tussin on it.
Yeah, so I like this one too, man. I mean, this is the thing. I'm a Wild Turkey head, dude. Like, I love the Russell boys. I love Wild Turkey. Oh man, if I could get me like an Austin Nichols Wild Turkey from 1976, I don't care if it's just a basic 101, I'd love it.
It's crazy how different because it's all the same mash bill, all the same barrel entry proof, and it's crazy how many different profiles they can get out of the single barrels depending upon how old they are and where they are on their campus. You know what I mean?
Yep. And what's also cool is like, just that's why the buff turkey for me, I knew was such a once in a lifetime thing, because the fact that you're getting two heavy hitters and you're mashing them up, bro. You're literally taking, you know, their grain, their yeast, their barrels, their entry proof. It's a mind fuck to me.
That's what I was telling people.
And that's why, like, I got a bunch of unopened ones, and now they're going for like $6 and $7. They're selling albino bisons for $700.
I had people come in at work and they would be like, "Well, I don't know, you know, $200. I just."
They can flip them right now.
If in 1969 Ford called Chevy and they were like, "Let's make a Mustang Camaro and we'll put a 427 and a half in it," you know?
Yes.
And like, dude,
dude.
what that would be worth today, and we're only gonna make it for a year, you know?
Yeah, and they're limited run.
Yeah, within
one and done.
Yeah, that's kind of what this is, and it's funny because
now you see why I was acting the way I was acting.
The world
about
was
it.
slow to catch up, but everybody knows now.
Because, dude, I was talking to my chick. I was like, my buddy's got a badass Infinity truck. He only wants like 9 bands for it, and I want to buy it. And I was like, I can literally liquidate fucking some bottles, and go buy that motherfucker.
Yeah, those Infinity motors will run forever too. My mom had a G35 that I think we got up to 2. Just like a fucking sewing machine.
So that
run
year,
forever.
that year had an issue with it, and he took it to a guy and got all brand new seals, everything done to it. So it's basically like a brand new truck, and the interior is immaculate. Yeah. It's the big boy, the QX, whatever.
Dude, I'm
about to buy that.
I like the Hondas, the Toyotas, and the Nissans, but I think that if you're trying to just stack miles, it's hard to beat Nissan.
Yeah, 100%. I had a Titan. I love them.
Yeah.
Damn, boy.
So lastly, man, we're on to that last one, bro.
Cool.
While he kills this last leg, we're gonna get on that last leg of that booze. This is another pick.
Great too.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yep.
That's good.
This might be my favorite nose of the bunch.
So this one I got from Angel's Beverage. Angel's Beverage, dude. If you don't know, I'm gonna give you guys a little game. If you're local to Plano, Angel's Beverage is on right off of Avenue K and Plano Parkway, and they are a honey hole of mine. They've always had good picks, and this is where I got that one. I get some Old Foresters from there. They
What
got
makes Russell's? Because Russell's is
Wild Turkey. It's a brand just like Heaven Hill has different. Heaven Hill has Elijah Craig. It also has Pikesville. Same deal. Buffalo Trace has Eagle Rare. They got Weller. Same thing with Russell's. This is a part of Wild Turkey.
I think it's fair to say that Russell's Reserve is the highest proof single barrel selection you can get from Wild Turkey.
Yeah, minus.
They do the American Spirits, right? And those
Yep.
are single barrels. Those are like 50 and
Those
a half.
are 101.
Yeah. And then if you do Rare Breed, that's not a single barrel.
No, that's
a
higher.
batch
That's
product.
116.
But that's a batch product.
Yeah, it's batch.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not single.
Yeah.
Unless they do a pick. Have you ever seen a pick? I
I've
haven't.
not seen.
I'd like to get a fucking rare. I love Rare Breed.
Me too.
Now, that's a good one for like always available, great pour, barrel strength normally, but they do it at 116
Yeah.
something. So it's not even barrel proof, really.
I think the magic of Wild Turkey's build though is because their 6-year and their 8-year stuff blend so well
So
together.
good.
You know what I mean? That they blend younger
found a
stuff and
sweet
older
spot.
stuff, and it's just right.
But they are consistently good in the same. They're like,
I've seen Rare Breed destroy blinds, man. It's fun to throw it in with some like high dollar stuff.
Yeah,
and
it hangs, bro.
Oh man, it kills. Yeah.
that's serious, huh?
Oh yeah. And Rare Breed's what, $50, $45?
yeah, 55 bucks. Dude, this one's phenomenal.
It smells awesome.
It's the oldest too. Go figure. It's a decade. So most of these are not 10 years old. Most of these come in at 8 and 9 years old.
It's the only one I get apple on.
It's good,
There's an
man.
apple in there, like red apple. Honey crisp.
It is tasty.
That's great.
Unbelievable, huh?
Yeah, I think the fact that it's
That's a good pick.
I think the fact that it's at the age it is, it's
If we were tasting these in the store, I'd be asking to buy one of these right now.
That's the one that got you.
Yeah, I like all of them, but yeah, that's my favorite.
it's tasty.
Yeah. Yeah, it's real nice.
Yeah. So I mean, all in all, I didn't have out of all these, none of them are disappointing.
Yeah, and honestly, I've probably bought 150 in my life, and I may have been disappointed by 4.
Now
You know what
these
I mean?
these used to only be $50. I think they've gone
They
up.
have gone up, and some people charge even more for them.
Yeah, but I used to get these for $50.
Yeah.
And I used to get the 10-year regular 10-year Russells white label,
Yeah.
$29.99.
I think Total Wine wants like 90 for them now.
These go for 90,
yeah.
and then
Goody
the
Goody still has the
10-year
best
goes for
price
like
I've
40,
seen.
right?
Yeah.
See, so I mean,
But the 10-year and the 10-year's proof down a little bit.
It is.
Yeah. Still a great pour for the money.
It is.
though.
It is a
Yeah.
solid pour. But if you're asking me, I'm going Rare Breed.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Actually, you know what? We need to get one of each and blend them. We need to get a Rare Breed and a 10 and see how they
How they
the
fare?
best of both worlds.
I'm down for that, and I want to try the Rare Breed rye because I hear it's good.
Yeah, it is good. Yeah, didn't we put that in our jailbird?
I think
thought
so,
we used
yeah.
regular. No, we used regular Rare Breed single barrel. We didn't use rye.
I think it was the
You
rye.
sure?
I don't know for sure.
I think it was single barrel. I mean, I think it was a bourbon, but I could be wrong.
Sheesh.
We've all slept since then.
Yeah, I've smoked a lot of pot since then.
A little pour, man. A little pour. Hey. That being
That
said,
last one's my favorite, man.
Me too.
That's real good.
So last one for both. Well, it's my favorite. It's not yours, but hey, I like this one, and I think it's the age on it too, man. It's got an extra year. Makes a difference
Got good
sometimes.
sweetness. And honestly, there's like the 2 notes I get the most are the cherry that's like the on profile, but underneath it there's like a honey crisp apple that's just really nice, like juicy, sweet,
yeah.
no dryness to it. That's a
So
great.
what's the best Russells for anybody to buy inside of the store?
Well, I think we were just talking about Rare Breed's probably. I mean, if you want a single barrel, or if you can get a barrel pick, I guess these are cool. But if you're just an everyday person and you're just looking for a good economical, I'd say Rare Breed.
I like Rare Breed, and I also like these Russells. And I've had some ones that weren't necessarily picked by anybody that were still great. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Just the basic Russell single barrel,
Yeah.
just nothing non-pick.
But if you want some more oomph, or you're looking for something barrel strength or something that'll stand up to a cocktail, if you're trying to blend in some stuff with it, Rare Breed is hard to beat for the money. These will generally have just a little bit more personality, or because they're all single barrels. Even if they're not picks, they're still single barrels. So if you're trying to see how much of a variety you can get in the profile, then it's fun to get a few of them together like we just did and kind of explore them all. Yeah. But yeah.
Kentucky Spirit's another cool one if you see.
I agree with that.
If you see Kentucky Spirit, buy it because it's one that you don't see often on the shelf. So my recommendation on
You don't see it a lot in Texas.
period. No, you don't see Kentucky Spirit's not out a lot. They're
In
right.
Kentucky, you gotta be.
What are they? Do they release them every year?
I'm not sure. They kind of look like they're in the Rare Breed bottle, but they're a little
Well,
bit.
they used to have like a fan feather, like a turkey feather, like at the back of it.
Yeah.
They changed it. You know how bottles change, right? So I don't know how they look now. But I don't know how often they're released, but I don't see them very often. But I don't go to liquor stores as often as I used to.
I've been at the
so.
blendery a lot. That's where most of my whiskey's been coming from, is the blendery
Same.
lately. So
Exactly.
I feel like I'm cheating right now.
Oh God. That's your Russell. Listen, my job is to eat. I'm not a small person. We worked out this morning. I did my 2 miles. I'm good. So, but this whiskey was superb. Thank you guys for sharing, to say the least. You guys watched the last episode. You learned about Elijah Craig. This episode, you got a taste of what some Russell's looks like. Russell's is the high-end version of Wild Turkey, I presume.
it's probably the most.
Well, they got like decades, right? And they got the Master's Keep. Sorry, not decades. Master's Keep.
Yeah.
Which is the highest end, I think.
Yeah, but those are generally going to be like your annual.
Yeah.
So if you're just like what's generally going to be sitting on the shelf, that's probably the most amount of money you can spend with Wild Turkey at a liquor store. That's just like always going to be sitting there on the shelf. They're not always going to be picks. Usually the picks come and go pretty quick, but there's generally single barrels that aren't picks sitting there at most liquor stores on the shelf. And yeah, it's usually it's probably gone up. I don't want to misspeak now.
79.
Yeah.
Well, they have
79 to 89 bucks. But listen, you can't go wrong with even Wild Turkey 101.
They do a rye too. They have these in rye, which are great.
6 year.
Yeah.
Well, guys, as you continue to watch us build our page, this is exactly what I did. Again, I say this all the time. 12 people. Shout out to Max Trans. You guys don't know this. I went to Houston this weekend. I saw Max Trans, and he was on my lives when there were 12 people, 8 people, 9 people. I could go live right now on the dog page, and one day I will, to prove to you guys, no matter what time, 130 to 100 people bare minimum will be on there, if not more, because I don't go live that much. It's the little things that you do with the right community that change things, and the consistency. I did it because I believe it needed to be done. I love the booze and food component. More of the food, as you see, I'm a food guy. They're the booze guy, but they love food
Oh, you
too.
like that booze, boy?
Oh, for sure. Hey, listen. Beyond a reasonable doubt.
Pairs well with fried chicken.
Man, say. Shout out to Richard, our guy Jimmy G, as they brought some amazing bottles today for us to learn a little bit about. Stay tuned, people. Keep it whiskey, and as always, thank you for watching.
Yes, sir. It's a lifestyle.